Hey guys, I think this view is going to work. Pull-ups. I'm going to do a superset sort of pull-ups with band presses, 3 rounds. I'm still doing my version of the fighter pilot pull-up routine, interpretation of Pavel's original routine. 3 sets. Today's going to be 7 reps. 5 reps, 2 reps. I'm going to do an easy 10 presses with the band in between. Just one band. And then I think 2 rounds of curls, push downs, and then finish off with burpees. The goal is just 50 reps. So let's get started. We'll talk as we go. Seven reps. It occurred to me that you will see the push-ups, but you might not, or the pull-ups, sorry, you might not see the presses, unless I can find a way to fit things in. Not that everything needs to be seen. I'm not a showman. Get some stuff out of the way. Ten reps. Take a minute. Do it again. This time around, 5 pull-ups. Sticking with 10 on the presses. What I like, pull-ups feel relatively fresh and crisp because I'm not doing a max set. I'm able to be fairly explosive with the entire 7. No dead hang. I don't know how long I would have been able to get that up. Maybe one more rep. Then I probably would have had to dead hang at the bottom. No kipping, but dead hang. I felt like maybe I could have gotten 3 more with a slower pace at the end. 5 reps. I definitely would have gotten 2 more. Five reps. Alright. Another minute. One more round. That was 5, another 10, 3 reps. So I'm working down. Goal is to accumulate volume while doing it daily, basically. I will take a day off of pull-ups. When I reach towards the end of the cycle, when I think I'm not going to be making much more progress, I'll do a test, see where I am, I'll make adjustments and go again. The next 2 days, I hope, are going to be get-ups and burpees. Don't know if I'm going to rush back into the 18. I might do my first day with the 16, introduce the 18 again in the second day, but we'll see. Alright, 3 rounds, 3 sets. 3 sets, 3 reps. Alright. Something's off. Work, push downs, curls, 2 rounds. Probably won't be able to see me. You don't need to see me do ramp push downs. You don't need to see me do anything, to be honest. Really just sort of a I don't know. might do an easy interval. I should have about 10 minutes left on my time, on my clock. Not so much an easy interval, as that would defeat the purpose of doing an interval and a short interval. Nasal breathing 1 pumps. That would give me over, my goal was to do 50 reps. That would probably give me over 50 reps at a fairly fast pace. There we go. So 10 minutes won't give me an even interval. So I might take a shorter break on my last 30 seconds and go back in for a minute and a half. Maybe I'll do 2 minutes. So it would be minute 9 and 10. I would be on. Let's see how that goes. It's going to be nasal breathing. It's going to be short. It's not going to be fun. It should give me my 50 reps. It's been a bit. Tough finish. "14 and 14 on the last 2 minutes. 14 all the way through. I think I might have gotten 15 once, maybe twice. That wraps things up. Halfway. So that's what I wanted for my burpee session. Not a lot of reps, but fairly intense. Had I done just plain 50, I wanted to see how fast I could do it. But this gives me a interval session, which, if you guys have listened to any of Duncan Walsh's talks, he talks about, as well as Rhonda Patrick. He does the Found My Fitness podcast. I don't agree. I don't agree with everything she says. However, I do agree with a lot of it. And everything she does make you think, you know? Get outside of your own personal box of ideas on fitness and diet. So, a Duncan Walsh inspired short interval session. And it was, 50, 60, maybe 70 reps, I don't know. But it was good. So, not a lot to talk about today, guys. I'm talked out. I did my 5 a.m. live stream, and I talked a lot about a lot of stuff. I was challenged, not in a mean way, in a very inquisitive, introspective way, from a new friend who popped in, who wasn't trying to make me wrong. He was trying to get a better understanding of what I was going to say, and if I could entertain the possibility of being wrong, which I do. I didn't always. I had some firm convictions. And so I had a few awakening instances where the rug was pulled out from underneath me. I found myself groundless, free-falling. And when I accepted it, I enjoyed the fall, knowing that there was really, that when you find yourself in a free fall, let go. There's nothing to cling to. And you will become at home in the groundlessness of infinite possibilities, with nothing being certain. And that has allowed me to maneuver through life, embracing the things that bring me, or help me realize, my own innate sense of peacefulness without having to cling to the tools themselves. Which is why I could easily return to A Course in Miracles and even enjoy the metaphysics, the deep non-dual perspective that everything is only God and everything else is an illusion. I could use that, I could make it work without necessarily having to have a firm conviction that this is so. It certainly might be, it certainly might not be. However, the practice of forgiveness from that perspective always leaves me with the certainty of peace, an unshakable certainty. Now, does that mean that something doesn't arrive that might eventually shake it? No, because it does, and it has, and it will again. However, when I review it, and when I look, why is this shaking? It has nothing to do with the groundlessness that I was talking about, but everything to do with my perception of the event, situation, or person themselves, which means I can let it go. Let it go. Sometimes at once. Other times, it takes a bit of practice. By practice, I don't mean squinting my eyes, gritting my teeth, and declaring myself in process, I will get this done. It's not a goal. It means that I just keep examining it, I see, I ask, I inquire. Is this real? Is this lasting? Or is this my perception of how things are? And when I do that, inevitably, I see through it. I see the hand of the ego at play. I keep mentioning ego. I don't want to give the impression that I am at war or at odds with the ego. If anything, I found a great sense of peace in view of the ego, realizing that it is not me. It is an aspect, an appearance, another object in an endless sea of objects appearing, disappearing. Where does the ego go when I'm in deep sleep? Where does the ego go when I'm in meditation? Or when I'm in self-inquiry? Or when I simply stop thinking about it in a moment of pure joy? I don't know. But it's not present. It comes back, but it's not present in those moments. So hey, it turns out I did have something to talk about. With that, guys, I'm going to see everyone later.